One.
Welcome back at 12:25. RuPaul's Drag Race is a decade in, and after more than 120 queens, New Mexico finally landed on the map. Joining us here in studio is Kalorie Karbdashian-Williams. You're from season 10. First of all, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so we were seeing some of the clips last week with your lip sync battle. Tell me about that whole process about getting onto the show and what we saw last week with the lip sync.
So to get onto the show is pretty much you have to submit an online audition tape. And of course they go through all of these thousands and thousands of queens across America. And Ru chooses himself out of all of these girls, the 14 that he wants to compete for $100,000. And so of course, you know, it's a competition. You compete. Some people do good, some people do bad. The bottom two are the ones that are unfortunate and have to perform a lip sync for your life, and unfortunately that was me.
I see. Okay, I get it. All right. So that lip sync was very emotional because we saw you crying a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's a very emotional experience. One, because of all this like different energy that's going on. Like, you know, you go into this thinking one way. It's like you're ordering a Coke. And then the waitress brings you a Diet Coke.
Oh, you don't want that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It takes you for a spin, and it's just so with all of the emotions going on, and then just I had really connected with Vanessa, and it was sad. I was happy to stay, but I was also sad to see her leave, and so it was a lot of emotions.
So being on this this reality show here opens you up to a lot of criticism and different opinions. How do you deal with all that?
You know, I'm not going to lie. It's very difficult. You know, especially being a person who I find myself being very kind and very genuine. It does come, a lot of this negativity and hate comes from a new place. So I'm trying to bypass everything, not really read the comments, pay attention to anything, and just trying to really just keep positive and just, at the end of the day, knowing that opinions of others don't matter.
Just do you.
Yeah, exactly, just do me.
Right. Well, coming up in our next half hour, Kalorie will be talking with us about how drag has become such an important part of the performing arts community. Stick with us. Thank you. And new